Okay, now we go and see. I like that my thumbnail is just my YouTube banner. That's awesome. I love that for me. Adore that for me. Wop, wop, wop. Okay. And I also started streaming on Twitch, even though I don't even think I can log into my Twitch at the moment. I don't even have it downloaded anymore. Okay. Welcome to the dark place. New game by Zeekers, guy who made Lethal Company. And why did it open over here? Well, so is it not on full screen? Do we not get full screen Welcome to the dark place? What the fuck is that? Oh, my game's crashing. That scared the shit out of me, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Please play with sound. You will need a left and right speaker. Headphones are best. Your volume might be too loud if you can clearly hear the static noise. Be nice to your ears. Oh. After the intro, every choice you make will be saved. You can press escape or start at any time to quit to the main menu. Death resets all progress. You can also reset your progress in options. I thought I could describe a state, make a map of sorrow. I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. I aim at the driver as I walk around his door. His window is already rolled down. He's a burly-looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes are darting around. He focuses on me. I don't want to shoot the guy. So why is this not in full screen? Also, do I sound good? I know as of late. Ew. Testing, testing. Yeah, it sounds good. Tell him to get out. This ride is mine, I say. The man stares and does nothing. Stare back. A grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. Keep staring. He opens the door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. I seat myself inside, shut the door, and lock it. He left the key in the ignition. I press down on the gas and the dark trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. There's nothing in back there. This car is pristine. Actually, it's probably new. Something still doesn't feel right. I don't see anything on the road behind me. I turn the mirror. Adjust my seat. Oh, that's all. Damn. Something doesn't feel right. My seat's a little too far up. Ah, that's all. I move my seat forward and lean back a little. This is better. Open the glove box. In the glove box is a small note and a road map. Enjoy the car while it's yours. On the map, on the big, wrinkled paper is a tangled mess of colored lines that I can barely see. On the bottom right, scrawled in pencil, are the words, you'll have to keep your own. I click the radio and twist the dial. Some opera singer, awkward. Now some silly country music, gross. I stop on a soul and piano. Ah, classical music. I twist the dial again. Some experimental rock, some electronic pop. Not in the mood. Not in the mood for rap either. Ugh. Then I find pure static. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel, just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with eyes half open, imagining I'm on the ocean. Why am I gonna fall asleep in a car? I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shores stretch on for miles, and I'm alone. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. Look up at the sunroof. The sky is dark and clear. I can see some stars. I listen to the static again and begin to drift off into its waves. I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? There's something on the road. I slam on the brakes. The car halts just in front of a tall deer. It's standing there, staring at me. What? Its head turns around on a swivel, all the way around until it's facing me again. Then its head pops up. Two metal beams revealing a round, wind-up alarm clock. The clock goes off, rattling atop its severed neck. Then the deer explodes in the... Oh. The car hood bursts into flames. The airbag goes off. I fumble the door open and stumble away into the trees. I'm running. The fucking deer just exploded. I got the fucking goddamn Unabomber on my tail. What the fuck? I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is tough. The grass is tall and wet, and the leaves hang low from the trees. I stop. In the moonlight, I see something sitting in the tall grass. It's a shiny black sculpture of some kind of bird with his head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wind gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. I'll take a closer look. It's a swan. Within its reflective shape, I see a sunny desert road. I turn my head, and it becomes a shimmering glass train full of passengers, all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern, carved out in the shape of a cathedral, lit by an old man's mining helmet. I must be going crazy. No way. I'm not going any further, or I might not be able to get back. I turn around. Run away. The bird shatters. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion, holding a sledgehammer. Should I go? He waves me off. Go. Go back. Hurry. I hear what sounds like wave flapping and whistling, trumpets clacking. I see it. Tall shadows in the distance, rising and falling, sometimes reflecting white in the moonlight. The old man rises with one hand on his hip and the other hand holding his hammer. I turn around and run, trudging up to the road. I come to the car and look over it for a second. It's black and smells like burnt oil and rubber. The deer is gone. Where is it now? Well, if I start the car, it's gonna explode because it exploded. Oh no. All I see in the mirror is a pair of lights approaching. As I bring my hand down over my gun, something becomes restless in the air around me. Like static electricity. The headlights are getting closer. The car screeches to a halt in front of me. The hood of the car is unlatched and the windshield is cracked. There's a kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. A young, short-haired woman stares into the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. The kid looks like me. Is that me? Man, I feel like the bad guy. Open the front door. What am I? Something strikes, the world crumbles beneath my feet, and I fall into a black ravine. I'm drowning. I can't see. Oh, this is the dark place, guys. Wave my arms. All at once, true is false. In one hard blow, I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. Wake up. I pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky, so it's dim down the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to the tree, there's a small note. 4 fresh strikes. Unfortunately, welcome to the dark place where we all go. Play by the dark place's 6 rules, or fates worse than death will fall upon you in this nightmare. Rule... Oh no. Number 1. 3 red blots mark layers. Food means depravity and death. Tellers of time are sped up by... This part of the note has been torn through. I feel like I need a notebook. Hold on, let me get a notebook. I'm gonna write down the rules. I feel like this is something that's gonna come up. I don't want to use a marker. Now I got a pen around here somewhere. Okay, I'm using... There we go. I have a feeling I'm not actually gonna need my keyboard, so that'll be nice, I guess. Three red dots means layers. Food means gravity and death. Colors of time are sped up by ... torn. Okay, so tellers of time just means like clocks, watches, phones, clocks. So it's going to tell me that in the dark place, time is sped up by an X amount of time. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. The train is the only escape, don't trust them. Okay. 4. Holes in suspicious may lead to the undergoing, whatever that means. I feel like 5 is the most important. Don't trust the train. Train is the only. Okay. The six rules. Pick a direction. I hear a distant train whistle. All I have is an empty handgun. Oh, no. Compass rose. So the train was to the east. I'm gonna write this down too because I'm stupid. Assuming that the train is to the east, based on the sound, because it sounded like it was to the left of me. Forest. Green leaves flutter down from the trees. Forest. To the east I see a short tower made of cement. Tower. It's short, round, It's a short, round, sturdy tower of solid gray cement. The thing is big and a little intimidating. It doesn't care to blend in with the rest of the forest. It seems important. I feel like I should be, like, building a map. This game feels like it's too smart for me. On the west side of the tower, not the west side of the big cement tower, there's a small crack in the wall. It's dark inside. Listen to crack. Electricity. Go to north side. North of tower. I'm on the north side of the big cement tower. East side. I'm at the east side of the big gray cement tower. There's a brown wooden door. I jiggle the doorknob, it's locked. It's dark in there. Going elsewhere. To the east I see a cornfield. So if we go west, we'll go the opposite way that we just came. So let's go back to the... Let's go to the north. See what's at the north. The stream flows west, down from the north. To the north is a small waterfall. To the east is a set of old wooden stairs leading up the hillside. I walk east up the wooden stairs, down the west. Down to the west is a pleasant stream. To the north is a pond. There's a small pond here. To the west is a small waterfall. To the north is a cliffside, and to the east is a wall of large rocks. So I went west. No, I went north, right? So if I go south, I go back. I lied. I hear buzzing from up high in one of the trees. To the south, I see a clearing with something dark in the center. There's a large, dark hole in the ground. It's almost as if no light can pass through. This is the undergoing. So to the south is a hole. To the north, I didn't go to the north then. To the west, an old set of wooden stairs leads up the hillside to a pleasant stream. I went up here. No, I didn't. I walk west down the stairs. The stream flows west down from north. Oh, okay, so this is me going. Okay. I'm already lost. To the north is a great chasm. Let's follow the chasm. To the northwest, I see the edge of a chasm. Comes to a sudden end here. To the southwest, I see the edge of a chasm. mossy towers. There, to the north, there are trees like big mossy towers. Their roots tangle through the ground, which is blanketed with pine needles. Rainforest. I see a pillar to the north. The round stone pillar to which here has been cut in half. I see a taller pillar to the east. There's a narrow circular stone pillar jutting out of the shrub-covered ground. It's clean and smooth with tiny bevels running up through it. There's some debris nearby. I see another pillar to the west and one far to the east. Let's go to the west first. And cut in half. I see a taller pillar to the east. Okay, that's the one I was just at. So now... Man, I really should have pulled out a piece of paper and, like, actually charted what I was doing. To the south, the trees are like big mossy towers. Their roots tangle through the ground, which is blanketed with pine needles. This is the beginning. Savannah? What am I playing, Minecraft? To the south, I see tall cedars. Okay, so the south of the savannah is the rainforest. Animal bones, big and small, I see fully intact skulls. The hollow winds off to the north. Let's go to the north. I'm in a hollow, shaded by big boulders on either side. Huge 6. I'm in the savannah again. To the north, dry grass ends, and I see a train track far out there. To the north. Let's go to the north. It's an endless rocky plain. To the east, there are no trees as far as the eyes can see. I see hundreds of people standing out in the distance, looking towards the horizon. It's dusk. Uh-oh. I feel slow. The track runs straight line across dusk. Far to the east and west, off the train tracks north, there are crowds of people moving slowly towards the horizon. The horizon is so close, so bright, I can almost reach it. I keep moving on from the dark place. Wait. I beat it? I keep moving on from the dark place, and closer to the horizon, farther out into the endless sea of those like me. The farther we drift, the slower the tide, but we won't stop until we arrive. I wasn't expecting this! Hello, Twitch viewer. Continue in the forest. Are you sure? And then we use not full screen anymore. Welcome, 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 welcome. That's scary. That wasn't there before. I want to see if I can get my Twitch. I'm gonna get Twitch open. Because I got Twitch viewers. I don't have YouTube viewers. Why don't I have YouTube viewers? I don't know. I got Twitch viewers. Just download Twitch. See if I can remember my login. Don't have to. We are not playing Dispatch. There, now I have Twitch chat. The dark place contains heavy themes surrounding death, mental illness, and those descriptions of suicide. Audio is essential. Play. Okay, so I'm gonna be smart this time. I'm restarting. I got one ending. I'm restarting. Where is my briefcase? Instead of assuming I can just raw dog this, I'm gonna be smart. And I'm going to pull out a sheet of paper. Sheet of paper. This is a rather large sheet of paper. Do I have smaller paper somewhere? Thinner paper, I guess I'm looking for. Thicker. That paper's really thin. Boom. Have a piece of paper and a pencil instead of random kitchen Sharpie. Number 3. Okay. We will now draw out a map of the dark place, as we know the rules already. After the intro, every choice you make will be saved. You can press escape or start at any time to quit to the main menu. Death resets all progress. You can reset your progress in the options. I thought I could describe a state with a map of sorrow. Oh wait, is this like... I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. I aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. His window is already rolled down. He's a burly-looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes dart around. His eyes are darting around. Then he focuses on me. This ride is mine, I'd say. The man stares and does nothing. A grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. My gun isn't loaded. He opens the car door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. I jump in and shut the door. I press down on the gas, and the trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. That's all. I move the seat forward and lean back a little. This is better. The glove box is a small note and a road map. Enjoy the car while it's yours. On the big wrinkled paper is a tangled mess of colored lines that I can barely see. On the bottom right, scrawled in pencil, are the words, "You'll have to keep your own." I have my own paper. I click the radio on and twist the dial. Some opera singer. Awkward. Now some silly country music. Gross. I stop at a stolen piano. Ah, classical music. I twist the dial again, some experimental rock, some electronic pop. Not in the mood. Not in the mood for rap either. Ugh. And then I find pure static. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel. I'm just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with half-open eyes, imagining I'm on the ocean. I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shore stretches on for miles. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. I listen to the static, and again I begin to drift into its waves. I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? There's something in the road. I blink, and when I open my eyes, a deer is crashing through the front windshield. The airbag goes off. The car swerves into a tree. The deer is spazzing out. Its antlers could kill me. I fall out into the grass, laying on my back. This deer suddenly freezes and looks at me from inside the car. The deer's head turns around on a swivel all the way around till it's facing me again, then its head pops up. I'm running. Run. The deer explodes and the car bursts into flames. I stagger away, standing in the brush on the side of the road. Washed in red light, I stare at the car on fire, my mouth agape. I can't believe what just happened. The deer is gone, or it's in the fire. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is tough. The grass is tall and wet, and the leaves hang low from trees. I stop in the moonlight. I see something in the tall grass. It's a shiny black sculpture with some kind of bird. With its head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wind gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. It's a swan. Within its reflective shape, I see a sunny desert road. I turn my head and it becomes a shimmering glass train full of passengers all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern carved out in the shape of a cathedral, lit by an old man's mining helmet. The swan shatters under the swing of a sledgehammer. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion. Where'd I go? Go back. Hurry. I turn around and run, trudging up to the road. I come to the car. I look over it a second. It's black and smells like burnt oil and rubber. The deer is gone. Where is it now? I don't even know where I put the key. See a pair of lights. I jump out as I bring my hand down to hover my gun. Something becomes restless in the air around me, like static electricity. The headlights are getting closer. The car screeches to a halt in front of me. The hood of the car is unlatched and the windshield is cracked. There's a kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. A young short-haired woman stares into the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. The kid kinda looks like me. Is that me? What am I? Something strikes, the world crumbles beneath my feet, and I fall into a black ravine. I'm drowning, I can't see. Wave my arms. I need to move Twitch chat. Whatever, I'll just move the whole... Yeah. All once true is false. In one hard blow, I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. Wake up. Okay. I don't know how to draw a map. I pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky. It's so dim. Down at the forest floor, I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree is a small note. I already know what the note says, but We'll assume that the tree is here. I'm drawing it. This is the tree. This is the start. There's a note. Note. The note has rules. So the compass rose in the corner here. North, east, south, west. I look above my head through the trees. I see a dark cloud moving quickly towards the northwest. I hear a distant train whistle. All I have is a empty handgun. Okay, so the train is in the savannah, which is to the north. To the north, I see a tree with a hole in it. Okay, so we'll just assume that this tree is actually in the center. I'm redrawing my map. I just went north, so if I go south, this is where I fell from the sky. It's almost as if I haven't gone anywhere. The note is still here. So if I go east, three, there's a tower to the east. Man, all of my drawings are just the same thing. I'm just drawing cylinders. Tower. Oh, I went too far. Oh no, I'm stupid. I went to the west and I drew the tower in the east. The tower's over on this side. Okay. Chad, I think I'm stupid. Thorns, there's thorny. Yeah, fuck it. I can't with the map. I don't understand. I don't get it. I wonder if someone has already made a map for this game. Hold on. There already is a map. Hold on. There's not a map. Never mind. Wait, there is. There is kind of a map. Is there a map in the game? Well, this doesn't help me at all. Okay, so they did start me in the start in the middle. Just so chat knows what I see, I found the map. But this doesn't help me at all. not the circus? Okay, so the cornfield is directly east of the starting point. So, if we go west, and then I go east. Yes, so... Oh, I can zoom in. This helps me a lot. Cement tower. Fascinating. I'm just exploring. So if I go down... I go down 7, down being south. And over to the west. To the west I see a toy box. Toys written in the big red. Approach the box. I come to the toy box. And now I see 3 red splotches in the front. Red splotches mean liars. Oh. Chat. The toy box is empty, but there's words carved in the bottom. He's escaped. He's escaped. The drummer's gone west to find his bait. Stay away from his monstrous deceit. He's escaped. He's escaped. Okay, so if we continue going west, there should be like a drummer or something. Based on what I'm seeing. Or reading. There's a tiny white cottage in the woods with a light brown thatched roof. There are no windows, but this whole corner is almost buried in garbage. I can see the door here on the south side of the cottage. There's scratches all over the door in a low height, probably from animals. The cottage would seem normal if there were windows. An old voice says, "Leave me alone, leave me alone. You're one of those freaks who won't leave me alone. You want to break in." No, what are you talking about? The door creaks open and I'm almost blinded. In, quickly, you're letting the light out. It's a pudgy old woman with scars covering the lower half of her face. I step inside. She slams the door behind me almost immediately. It's warm in here, and it's bright. There are lamps all over the floor and light bulbs hanging from the ceiling in numerous numbers. The cottage is filled with lights. Why so many lights? The woman quickly navigates around all the lamps and light bulbs to the center of the cottage, maneuvering around them like a dance. I stay where I am, she says. You're just used to the dark. But what about chairs and tables? She looks back at me. I can't tell her expression since her scarf covers her face. To keep the shadows out, kiddo, she chuckles. But why do you need this many? Her eyebrows lower. Behind her, a light bulb flickers, but she doesn't see it. She says, can't begin to tolerate anything or it'll grow slowly. Tell her about the flickering. The light bulb over there might be shorting out, I tell her, pointing. She turns around and walks over to it. I knew it. She laughs while she works on replacing it. Another lamp flickers where she can't see it. Is this... What do you do? Place the lights? It's hard, but it's honest work. I won't listen to the voices outside. That's why they hate me. It's their daily ritual to come and torment me. I'll never give them what they want. Never. I'm the only light in their world. Right. Right! She starts laughing, but she doesn't stop. I'm reaching for the door when all the light bulbs explode and flood the college in darkness. She screams and falls over. A pitch darkness, the cottage is silent. I get out of there quickly. The smell of fresh air greets me. The colors and sounds of the forest seem almost beautiful now. South side of the cottage. I'm not going back there. So I'm on the south side of the cottage. The toy box is to the east. What if I go... There's a tiny white cottage in the woods with a light. Read the letters. Stupid old bitch. Damn, that sucks. Northeast of the cottage. So northeast would be the top right corner. No, that's northwest. Northeast is the top left corner. To the west, I see a poster on the wall. Cartoon fox in a revealing dress, winking in text that reads, attend the party west of Dagger. I mean, I don't want to go see the sexy fox, but also, like, the fuck is Dagger? Dagger Forest is all red. I assume this is the Dagger Forest. Oh, there's so much. And this map is like... There's a fucking maze, y'all. I'm staying away from the maze. Okay. I'm at the cottage. One part looks like it. This is definitely something I have to write down. I'm assuming that's north 18, east 4, north 1, 12, west 13. Okay. So I'm assuming from this spot, it would be north 18, East 4. This game is fascinating. Ground is bare and rocky. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So if we go... I went the wrong way. To the west is a murky lake. I see a dock at the north side. To the north, a river flows into the lake from the east. So this is from where the pond gets its water. To the south is a murky lake. I see a dock on its side to the west. Rickety wooden dock running to the center of the murky lake. There's a tin bucket on the end of the dock. To the west is a small wooden shed. Let's go to the wooden shed. There's a door. Let me in. Okay. So I'm here. I go... No. I didn't mean to go west. I want to go south so I can go down the dock. I'm gonna fall in the water. Oh. Motherfucker. Just standing there. To the west, an old wooden shed. What are you talking about? The device. What? You aren't here to wreck me. Please close the door and lock it. The two of us are alone in the shed. The man goes back to fumbling with the big machine. Looks like a giant black fridge covered in knobs and dials with big pipes and wheels like a steam engine. There's also an open panel with cords hanging out. It looms over him. He's opening a panel on the side of the machine. Is messing with switches. He's tugging on some kind of conveyor chain. The machine is dying. It keeps me alive. That's what it does. Turns around and looks past me to the door. They'll come and take me. They can't find out it's useless, or they'll take me. Everyone. Where will they take you? They'll take me deep into Dimlos. What is Dimlos? Dimlos Forest, the Lost Forest, a place where the trees align, endless wandering, endless wandering. Where is Dimlos? I think I know where Dimlos is. Dimlos is... where the train takes you. I think. I managed to make it to the savannah. And then I walked past the savannah into the dusk. Never to be seen again. They say they want to help me, they want to make me useful. But I know I'll end up in Dimlos. I can help. Can you stay here, he says, just for a little while longer. Then there's a pounding at the door and the man whimpers. I hold the door as best I can. It sounds like there's multiple people outside. He turns back to the machine as if returned to work, but his hands are down by his sides. As the door keeps rattling, he finally slides down to the floor. It's hopeless. Endless wandering, endless wandering. No, it's not. The door busts open, sending me across the room. I land on the floor. It's dark. Cold mist floods through the door, filling the shed, making me shiver. Just as quickly the mist fades away, the man is gone. And there's no one else here. It's quiet. Man, I gotta go find him. The fire bursts out of the machine and streaks across the door. And streaks through the door like a firework. Bright embers glide down the floor where it was. A blinding light reflects off the lake and something soars above it. I hear it like a hawk. It leaves a trail of embers that fizzle out in the water, then zooms between the trees on the south side, leaving a path of fire which remains. To the south. The door has been busted off its hinges. South across the lake, I see a burnt path leading through something. I need to go to the south across the lake. So if it went across the lake to the south. So I need to go 3 to the west. What? Then we can go east. The grass is scorched with the path leading from the water's edge to the southeast. Okay, so I'm opposite to the... Chat, I fear as this may have been a bad video. Not video, but like a bad, game to do for a video. What? Oh. Okay, so if I go to the west to east, let's go west. A church. Surely the church is not like a bad place. I walk up several tall concrete steps to the set of closed double doors. I don't like that. We're gonna go inside anyways. Despite the high ceiling, it seems smaller on the inside. There are several rows of pews and a raised platform at the end of the room with a lectern. Behind that, filling the entire back wall, is a grand pipe organ. I pass between the wooden pews and step on the raised platform. Shit, I did not. Whatever, the pages are completely black, but when I touch them, some of the ink rubs off on my fingers. Communal bread is left on a platter on the lectern. There's a Bible beside it. I eat the bread. Ink rubs off onto my fingers. I eat the bread again. I already had it. I want more bread. A giant pipe organ covers the back wall of the church. In front of me is a small piano-like keyboard. Okay. There's gotta be... It's a pile of garbage bags and some writings painted on the black on the wall. It's not actually gold, but it looks nice. Read the words. Why must holy places be dark places? Ah, motherfucker, I ate the bread. The bread's gonna kill me. The bread's gonna consume me from the inside. Want more bread. Give me the bread. Hunger. Okay, let's go... Let's go to the east, see what's over here. Ooh, west to south, it changed. A tall business-like building. So that's that on my map. To the south is a tall, narrow building with many windows. A telephone line runs across tall wooden poles from the north and connects to a box on the side of the building here. It looks like an office building, maybe 12 stories high, made of sleek gray panel walls Ahead is a revolving door. Strangely, only some floors have windows. I notice an outline of what may be a door up on the wall of the first floor, painted in the same gray as the rest of the wall. I enter through the revolving door in the lobby. There's a washed-out brown tile floor and surprisingly low ceiling. At the far corner of the lobby is an elevator and a reception desk to the right of it. I step up to the fancy marble-top desk. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. On the desks are neatly organized papers and a tiny brass bell dinger. Behind the desk, I notice a boom mic sticking out of the wall, nearly hidden by filing cabinets. I shouldn't have rang the bell. What is this place? Did we find out what the dark place is? You came through the cloud. There haven't been many strikes as of late. I'd assume you were the last one. I heard just be enjoy yourself. This is a multi-purpose building, which is also an inn. If you're here for a stay on floor 7, all of our rooms are currently booked. Okay, so this is a cool place. Ooh, 2. She shakes her head. Something's on floor 2. What floor 3? I already told you. What are you asking again? Why are you asking again? No. Go back. I want to go back in. Tower? The left of the doors. Let's look around the lobby first. To my left is a small lounge. I see a few gray couches, a box television running commercials. At the far end of the lobby is an elevator and a reception desk to the right of it. Oh, there's something on the business card. PM Carney and Associates. Shit, I keep leaving on accident. So she knows something about a hole. Another hole. There's 12 buttons to my right and a large mirror that spans the length of the wall. To my left, I see a tiny dark hole. You guys can't see, but I'm jamming out with the music. Revealing a cement wall. There just isn't a third floor. Bedroom. Big brass key. That's the smell of rot. Fine. Y'all, there's a monster under the bed. Okay. So we went to the tower, which is sort of southwest from here, to the south of here. And that building is really interesting, though. There's a random door. Okay. The big brass key, I bet you's for the tower. We have to go back to the business building, guys. How long have I been streaming? Been streaming an hour. Okay, so I died twice. So we'll say that this will be good for a video, for a part. Will I play this again? Probably. Will I stream it? Probably not. We'll see. It was very fun, very confusing. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to buy like an actual notepad for this game. Because it's a little confusing. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's stream. So